Point. We're live.
That might be one of the greatest transitions that has ever occurred. I'm very happy of how that went. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel here at Nerds with Dice. I am the Bardic Knock, your game master and person who's just going to say yes a bunch because the ideas are too good to say no to. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, all at the Bardic Knock. We have another special podcast edition because cameras and appearing presentable is hard work. So that was meant to be a joke there, but I couldn't think of one. So yeah. Do words. No, I think I've done all the things. I will throw on over to the other three wonderful voices, and then talk about Nerds with Dice for a few minutes, and then try to give a recap, and then let the chaos resume. So, Capjack, would you be so kind as to identify yourself, please?
Identify! Hello, everybody. I am Capjack, your Demon Captain on the Seven Hells, and today I am playing the delightful, totally hasn't caused all sorts of maniacal chaos, Sirish, the Connected Playbook. And, you know, currently inhabiting Bill Cipher, which totally isn't a problem whatsoever. So, yes, I am here to cause problems on purpose.
Sorry, I'm just chuckling. But, yep, no, that is a probably a perfect description. Kay, would you like to say words, please?
Yeah, hey, I'm Kay, aka Undead Kay. You can find me over on, various platforms like Twitter, Twitch, all that jazz. And I am playing Xylene, the competitive drama queen.
I am plugged. Whoops.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
My cord got stuck on my knee because I'm using a wired headset today, and I guess my knee just said you need to unplug things. But anyway.
It needs to not be so needy.
I know.
I was 100% expecting it to be a cat.
No, not this time. They're too lazy. Too lazy until it's like 2 a.m. But yeah, playing Xylene, competitive queen of sorts, and yeah, doing stuff and junk. Shenanigans are happening. Quell the chaos a little bit, but also embrace it at the same time.
We're soft chaos. We're great chaos.
Only mini chaoses.
Little chaos as a treat.
Yeah.
And then finally, Lauren, would you be so kind as to say words, please?
Hello, I am Lauren. I am playing Xylene, resident mystic and mom friend, who is currently having, I guess you could call it a crisis of self when you encounter, like, the weird, heartless version of yourself. I don't know. And if you hear a weird noise, that's because Fulton, my dog, has decided to come over and start licking my face.
So, it's amusing that you literally just said that you're having a crisis of self, because you said you're playing Xylene.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I'm playing Rissix. Sorry, I know words, I know names.
I only caught that because I was just reading the captions, and I was like, that's not your name.
I was very distracted by Fulton being a very good boy.
Oh. Those are good
Understandable.
distractions, though.
Yes.
Um, okay, so those are three wonderful players. The channel we're on here, Nerds of Dice, is a wonderful community that you can join. And the easiest way to do that is to join my Discord server. There should be a link down in the description, or if you're watching this on Twitch, you can get the link to that by joining the ! Discord, I believe, in the chat. Should give you a fun little command, and that'll take you to the place. Nerds of Dice is a community mostly built around tabletop role-playing games and encouraging people to play a wide variety of games, ranging from like the classic D&D to the weird, quirky indie games like we're playing, and just everything in between. And we like to create and stream these on this platform, whilst using the platform to encourage a wide, diverse group of people to try running their own games or to participate in other people's games. It's a whole bunch of fun. So consider joining the Discord. You can also follow Nerds of Dice over on Twitter at NerdsWDice. You can catch up with everything that gets put on this channel over on the YouTube channel. So if you want, there's all of that there. And keep an eye out for any and all charity-related things that are also going on. So with that, let's try and give a recap of everything that's happening in Gravity Falls. So last time, we left Sousa's house to go and check out Lil Gideon's, like, I keep wanting to say tent, but that's so not the appropriate word. It's like,
It's a revival
it's
tent.
not big. Yeah, that one will do it. And getting there, finding out that Sexless has essentially been turned into Lil Gideon's errand boy, for lack of a better phrase. And in a moment of deciding, ooh, hey, we could totally prank Sexless and then do our job and get out of here, Siri ended up calling upon and taking on the form of Bill Cipher. It was a good idea.
Nothing can go wrong whatsoever, friends.
Then a confrontation began, and Siri Cipher decided, hey, what if I just made everything bad? And then there was an almost infinite number of Sexlesses. But it's okay, because Rissik used the power of friendship to pull in every person she has made a meaningful connection with, to help and fight on her side. And so fought off a bunch of Sexlesses. It was very fun. It was a pretty intense battle. And just as things were looking, I don't want to say rough, it's not like you were close to being defeated, but things were looking kind of dangerous. Rissik's tried to pull one final trick out of her sleeve, and in doing so, brought forth the literal embodiment of her darkness, which, yeah, got a little bit hair-raising. Thankfully, it quite quickly decided to leave the scene, and was headed off to the Mystery Shack. But before our wonderful heroes of Team 6 through 9 could continue upon their mission, a portal of sorts opened, and out stepped the TVA. So, with that, we can jump on into the current scene. All of Rissik's summoned friends, I think they have politely said their goodbyes and disappeared because plot convenience and magic. As as a small floating triangle person with cat ears Xylene, a fairly tall, muscular anime girl, and a tired but nicely dressed anime mom are stood staring down what they can really only perceive as time police, or space and time police, who look very disgruntled at everything as they have began to round up as many of the various sexlesses as they possibly can.
Didn't they did they approach, if memory serves, didn't they like approach us and say like, you're under arrest? Or just like, did they just show up and say that to the scene? Just the
They
whole
were probably
scene?
just saying that to the scene.
I like to imagine that's just kind of like how they say hello and they step out the portal, they step out and shout, "You're under arrest!"
You know, cop shit.
It doesn't matter what's there, you know. They're gonna shout that. Because, I don't know, it makes them feel good. It helps create a fallacy of perceived power upon entering a scene which they have zero influence over. I have opinions on the police, what?
Don't we all?
Yeah, that's a whole.
So,
Sorry, X up.
sorry, you got some in your throat there.
Yep,
It's fine.
Yeah.
So I guess Bill, Siri, and the three clones are just gonna kind of look over and see what they're gonna do for now.
Oh shoot, you're still cloned, aren't you?
Yeah.
So there's like 4 of you.
No, three.
Oh yeah, one like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, one took all the damage.
Uh-huh.
One bravely sacrificed themselves without really needing to. It's like, if I can do that, it doesn't mean anything. Okay. Okay. So with that,
Wait,
one
sorry,
of these.
no, it creates 5 clones. 1 took damage. That leaves. Okay, yeah, 4.
Okay. Good. We need to know exactly how many chaos-inducing demigods there are. We need specifics. One of these agents will approach the herd of cat-eared triangle people, and okay, so in my mind, because I have still not watched Loki, I assume they don't just have like handcuffs. They have like a special thing they use to arrest people with.
They have it's like a collar. type
Yeah, they
thing
have
that you
handcuffs
can
and the
do.
collar.
Yeah, the collar that they can use to like. They have a little device that lets them, like, if you try to escape, they basically rewind time for you only.
And batons that glow, and if they hit you, it erases you from
Erases you.
resistance.
It erases
Oh,
you
wow.
from your timeline.
Wow. So yes, one of these will approach the herd of cat-eared triangle people and pull out one of these collars and just look and go, which one?
That one! They all point at each
Oh.
other.
Okay. We'll just pull out the baton and just tap one and go.
And one of them melts, and the other, what are we at now? 3 are going to float up and a little bit out of range, because that's terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. Seriously? Which one? It's a lot quicker and a lot easier if you all just, get on board.
That one. And points elsewhere. Like, towards the Mystery Shack.
Really? Like, does lying benefit you right now? Like, in everything that's going on? Because it's just more paperwork for me later. Like, I'm still gonna sort this out. You know, I am a paid professional with minimal training.
Okay, if you insist. And merge back into one.
All right, wonderful. So I'm gonna go out on a whim and assume that the one that is clearly radiating immense amounts of magical power is the one responsible for everything, right? Anyone
Pointing
gonna
at
confirm or
Sexless.
deny that?
That one? Yeah, that's the one that caused all the ruckus. Right,
Yeah.
McGucket?
Yeah! He didn't do it! I saw him! There was only one! And then there was like more than I got fingers. There was a lot. I love McGucket so much.
He's fantastic.
Yes. Xylene's gonna turn to Rissik to just be like, and who the heck are these people?
I don't know, but they look like they think they're very important. Hey, listen, you're not with the, we're the Union, is what we're part of?
Yes, that is the name of your
You're
group.
not with the Union, are you?
No. I'm not entirely familiar with what this union is that you're speaking of. So, you know what? You have just earned yourself being under arrest.
No, you don't have jurisdiction here. This is our jurisdiction. We were here first.
Yeah, you're kind of interfering with our jobs. Hold up one second. Do we have a way to contact, big boss dude?
Yeah, dummy phone,
I
right?
can
Oh, dummy
summon.
phone. Yeah.
We could do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or I can use Light Portal to summon the director.
Just extra flex. Extra flex. Do the thing.
Okay, so low-key, I'm... good joke there, me. Clever.
Yeah.
But, no, low-key, I am very, very happy that we are doing... It's still one of the silliest tropes, and I just can't comprehend why it's a real thing. But I love how we're doing the, you don't have jurisdiction here, this is my case. Because it's in every King show which has
You're a
anything
loose
to do
cannon.
with, like any show or any work of fiction where, the FBI or the CIA or whoever show up. Why are the local police always super hostile? Or vice versa. Like, why are the FBI
Okay,
so hostile to the
so-
local people who are already working?
I can actually explain this. So in real life, at least here in the US, there is so much tension because everybody, it's like being really proprietary about like, hey, this is our thing, it's going to prop up our statistics, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there's going to be tension when, there's like a murder, but then it turns out it's a serial killer, so the FBI comes in.
Mhm.
Or if there's a, if the DEA gets involved with the thing, or the ATF gets involved with a thing, or there's so many bureaus. Hell, even this is actually a thing. It's one of the reasons why it's estimated that there were so many serial killers active in the 1970s, is because of lack of communication between police departments. Like, you could actually read up about Ted Bundy and how if there was conflicting stuff between the police departments in, I think it was like Colorado and Washington State, I think.
The power struggles are real.
Oh,
Yes. Oh yeah.
Everyone wants the credit, no one wants the blame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rather than saying, "Hey, let's work together and share the credit," it's more like, "I'm taking over." Whoa.
Yep.
So,
It's like they're poaching our stuff.
So what I am understanding as an objective outsider is all these different organizations on various levels are so desperate to make their numbers look bigger that means they have to like swing around their number and be like,
Oh, yeah.
no, my number is bigger.
That is
Look at my
exactly
number.
it.
Yep,
That's
1000%.
exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
it's because it's part of the reason it's how they get like funding and stuff is like
Mhm.
showing the statistics and be like, this is why we need more money.
My number's bigger than yours.
Yep, basically.
Like, Super
So-
Troopers is surprisingly prescient in its depiction of state versus county police kind of thing.
Okay. So the real enemy is capitalism.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
always.
Oh, okay. So now I actually have a little bit more understanding. It's like, okay, I get it. It still seems very silly.
Oh no, it is. It's one
totally.
of those things. It's like, this is ridiculous, but people are so involved in it that they can't step back and see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
But yeah,
Uh,
shiny objects.
so Risix, you are claiming that
We are
the
claiming
TVA
jurisdiction.
Yes,
Yeah.
that they do not
We're
have
claiming-
jurisdiction, and are you demanding to see their like identity, like their identifiers, or that? Do you need to see their warrant?
Okay, so before I call the director, I want to roll from the ether to try and get like something that looks like an official document saying we have jurisdiction here.
Go for it.
Do it.
Okay, so rolling with mastery, so +2. Ooh, 8 + 2. That
And,
is a 10.
I believe
Nice.
10 does it.
Yep, I am able to get an item that I need. So
Okay.
I'm going to do like a little swirl with my hand to create a light portal, and reach through it, grab what feels like very official paper, and pull it out, and it's like a badge basically. I'm gonna
Okay.
just hold it out in front of me, not making sure it's the right thing, just kind of gambling on it. And being like, see, our jurisdiction, we were here first.
So, out of curiosity, what do you think that this item actually is? Like, is this something that didn't exist before? Have you just like have you willed into existence like the Gravity Falls Time Police identity badge?
No, it's
You-
what I'm picturing is something for the
treaty.
Union. Something from the Union.
Something from the Union. Okay.
Yeah, like a.
Like a treaty between major powers.
Mm.
Yeah, it could be
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Ah. Ooh.
Now I'm
Like-
just wondering if we have ID badges like that are shaped
right.
like the nobody symbols.
Right. I'm wondering if it's like the like if it's part of like the so you're working for the Union instruction manual.
That's it. The thing is, you 100%. You do have these things. I just don't think Team 639 1 ever opened them
Pretty
until
much.
you
Yeah.
never
They were in the
carried them
robes.
around.
Yeah, it's like
I-
we glanced at them during training, and then we just like leave them on the shelf at home.
Mine's still the shrink wrap. My working for the union book is still in the shrink wrap, so it's fine.
During the orientation, you got given like a little packet with like a coat and all this stuff, and you went, nah. It's like every other union member has one of these lanyards, because it has to be on a lanyard, and you're supposed to use that to get in and out of places, and you just go, nah.
I wear the coat sometimes just because I like it, though.
Just because it's nice.
For the
Yeah, it's a
aesthetic.
nice coat. Yeah.
Okay, so the TVA agent will take it, and look at this, and go, okay. Then I'm gonna have to go check with my boss, see if this checks out. But there's definitely a conflict here, but we'll have to. I don't want to get lawyers involved. That's a pain in the backside. But we'll have to. We'll have to go through the fine details. So if you could just stay here, we'll go and
Yeah.
radio into the headquarters.
And that one's with us, and I'm gonna motion over to Siri, not Siri.
Yeah, and you melted one of me. That's gonna be a problem, friendo.
Like I think it's fine. There was like a bunch of you. You're here. You can't
Yeah,
prove
but you
anything
still
happened.
attacked a member of my team.
Was it really a member? Like it looked like it was some kind of cloning magic. Like they're
Are you
fine.
saying
Still-
clones
It's
are?
still a part of a member of my team.
Yeah. What are you saying? Clones are not part of a member? That's rude.
I mean, under most forms of jurisdiction, no, they're not considered real people. So
First of
I am
all,
perfectly
rude, and
right to do
secondly,
that.
that's biased.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them and enjoy doing so because they benefit me.
Right. Well, why don't you go talk to your little boss, and that way we can actually do our job that you're currently preventing us from doing right now. Okay? Okay.
All right, I will do that.
Mm-hmm.
I do not particularly care for your attitude, little lady.
I'm matching your
Terrific.
energy.
If that one keeps talking, I'm gonna melt his face off. Is that okay?
Xylene's hand is like twitching, trying not to go for spear in hand. It's like twitching, tapping the edge or the handle. Clearly getting very annoyed and trying not to lose her cool.
Yeah, Rissix has her arm crossed.
Okay, so
in
this
very,
agent,
in a
they
very I wish
walk on
to
over,
speak to the manager way.
So, this agent walks on over to the portal, reaches a hand in, pulls out like a ham radio because I think that aesthetic's hilarious, and starts there.
Waddles,
Just start saying
no!
Just saying a bunch of jargon, but clearly it does that very stereotypical thing, like kind of like leans against the portal as if it's a vehicle, and starts going, "Yeah, it's a tough one here. Try and make it out like this person genuinely feels like they are in charge here. They hold the authority and the power. It's kind of gross if it wasn't so pathetic. if that makes any sense in that description I'm trying to give.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, and bear in mind, the entire time this is going on, all the various sexuses are being gathered up and collected together, and getting a little secure area put around them. So it's just like a small Reddit forum of sexlesses.
Oh God.
I'm happy I found the collective pronoun.
Actually, you know what? Chris6, Xylene,
Yeah.
you want me to be more professional for this?
It could help.
Yeah, this might be one of those instances where we kind of have to.
I was having so much fun with this until they showed up. Now it's just boring. And then, oh shit. Sorry, everybody. We are having some brief technical difficulties here. Give me a moment. So this entirely unscheduled break is brought to you by the fact that Google is a terrible, terrible fucking company that decided that they were going to take their Google Meet program and make it only last an hour and give you no warning before it drops. So
No.
Yep,
That was,
that's
like,
what we're gonna be
jarring.
dealing with.
Yeah.
Maybe we should like set a timer.
Yeah, I've just set one.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of amusing to be like, oh, hang on a second, what's happening here? Okay, so sorry about that, everybody, but you know, we'll figure out how to work around this stuff in the future. It shouldn't be too difficult to do so. All right. So where were we?
Should I be more professional for this? And we're like, yeah, maybe in this instance.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, it could help.
All right.
Okay.
So that's too bad. I was having a lot of fun with this. Then they showed up. And the cat ears will float down into the pyramid, and then delightful Siri will pop out of the pyramid looking thoroughly perturbed. This is outrageous.
So Bill Cipher now separated from the influence of Siri.
Oh yeah. Oh, that whole thing that we did. Oh
Oh
right.
yeah. That'll be fun.
I think for ease, at that moment, Bill Cipher will kind of look at themselves and be like, I'm free. I know what I'm gonna do. And then all of a sudden, it like starts being pulled against their will, and just they seem to disappear into a book somewhere. It's like, yep, you know, that's over there. That's someone else's problem. That is over there for now. Because otherwise, the entire fight would start all over again.
Yeah.
So
That's too bad. I liked that one.
Huh. That one was a little interesting for sure. Right. So, and I'm just gonna kind of like
also?
lean over.
And now Siri has a suit and tie on, by the way.
yeah.
You asked for professional.
Mm.
Business cat.
Business cat jewel.
Yes.
Oh.
This is the greatest timeline. Okay. So,
Resix, can I see that paper, please?
Yeah, here.
Go ahead, Bardic.
Yep.
They're just reading at the moment.
So, as all this is going on, the TVA agent, officer, whatever the correct term is, they wrap up whatever it is they were doing, and they will return over to you, and they'll look you up and down, be like, wasn't there a... Never mind, it's not important. So I've checked in with HQ, and they do recognize the authority of the Union. However, it appears that no official declaration was made. So we're going to have to speak to, the director, or we're going to have to speak to someone from higher up.
Sure, you bring your higher up and we'll bring ours.
Yep. Guess this is happening now. Director's gonna be thrilled.
One moment. Let's do a deep dive, Bardic.
Let's go.
All right. That is... Oh, hell yes. Deep dive is heart. That is 10. Cool.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. So, which order would you like things to be done here?
Ask you to ask me one.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the best way out of the situation? Start with that one.
Okay. So, it would seem the best way out of this situation. Option one is okay. Conform. Just jump for all the hoops. It should be fine, but it'll definitely take up some time. Option two is wait for a big enough distraction and just leave. Yeah. That seems to... Like, one would assume that would be quite easy to do. Just wait for a distraction and leave. So that would be the best way out of this situation.
What here could I use to cut through the red tape specifically?
To cut through all the red tape here, so one option would be get the director here, pass the book, someone else can take care of it. The other option would be to essentially find something to scapegoat and go, there, that's the problem, you can go now, bye-bye.
And now your question.
Yeah. Now, I know you always get a lot of enjoyment out of this because it's basically just your excuse to go. And then, is what here is not as it seems.
We're so good at this. So Siri is reading through this treaty, which is just very, very, very fine print. Goes, yes, all right. Oh, interesting. So what here is not as it seems is buried deep within the fine print of this treaty is provisions for handling grievances in the case of violation of basically interfering with each other, like say melting an agent of a different agency, clone or not. It's very specifically stated, clones included, in fact.
A stipulation was added. There's an addendum, and then it goes to a separate page to go. In this specific interaction between these two bodies, clones are considered people. It's almost as if it was planned.
Almost. Wild how that works out.
The handwriting on the note that was used to create the addendum looks suspiciously like Siri's, but Siri, you don't remember doing that, so it can't have been that. Yeah, unless it was a Siri
not.
from the future. That.
Yeah, math is hard sometimes, y'all.
So with that, the agent will cross over. Well, he's already said, yeah, we'll need to speak to a director, and you said, we'll get yours. And you go, all right, we'll get it going. Yeah, it's gonna make a whole bunch of red tape for you, for me, for everyone involved. You know, I'm sure if we, you know, if you could just point out who's to blame, we could just get this resolved like here and now, and yeah, we won't involve you. You don't involve us. It's not a big deal.
Well, it turns out, very specifically, now you owe us. You see, in this subsection paragraph right here, it specifically states that if anyone interferes with the actions of an agent from another group as part of this treaty, like say melting them, you rude person, we get to name our recompense.
This person pulls out a small pair of reading glasses, and it's like on the. Oh, that's a whole bunch of words. Okay, yeah. Yep, let's get this over with. Sure. Well, what do you need? What is the...
Xylene.
Yeah.
A quick sidebar.
Yes.
How
This
do I-
person looks incredibly
Just-
confused.
Just stare straight at the person.
Yeah.
That means leave.
Oh.
The adults need to have conversation. Go.
I'm an adult. We'll just take a few steps off to the side
I'm
and
just
sit
gonna
down.
turn my
on the-
back to them.
I'm gonna do the
We'll
like
just-
shoot with my hand.
Yeah. In my mind, the mental image, this person walks over and sits on the curb, like hands under chin. You're going, I'm an adult.
Right. So, huddle time. What's up, Siri?
So we get to choose how this resolves, yes?
Yeah.
And we
Apparently.
still really don't like sexless, yes?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta take him out, so that's a thing.
How absolutely humiliating do you think it would be for sexless if we didn't even bother to do it ourselves?
I'll let them do it.
Yes!
I could do that.
I could live with that.
Oh, and we could sell it to them like, oh, we're being so magnanimous. You did this to us, but
Oh.
mhm.
We'll allow you to handle this, and we'll hold on to what you owe us for later.
Yeah,
Oh.
that works.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. Especially if we're like, yeah, no, totally just do your job, let it slide. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yes. Agreed?
You have way too much power.
We're just
Who
terrifying.
allowed that? Wait, me. I allowed
We
this.
kind of are.
If you give a Chaos Cat power, what do they do with it?
Make waffles.
Waffle cakes. No. Can't do that right now. Okay.
But yeah, yeah, let's do that thing.
Excellent. Come here.
He'll stand up. Whilst he was sat there sulking, some other local children also came and joined him, sitting there sulking. It seems they're having a very deep conversation about how their parents are mean. Oh. Yeah, he stands up and dusts himself up and goes, "All right." Walks over and goes, "Yeah, what have you figured out?"
We have decided to be magnanimous. We will allow you to handle the issue, gesturing at Sexless. That way you get to go back to your bosses and look like this is fine. However,
Okay.
we will hold on to what you owe us for a future time.
You know what? If that resolves it, because quite frankly, my shift ended. Like, looks at a watch, and this watch has it does not look like a normal watch. Time makes 0 sense on it because it's not it can't be measured. My shift ended a century and a half ago. Like, time's weird. All right. We'll take care of this. I suppose I need to give you a. Do you wish to contact me specifically, or just the TVA in general?
The TVA is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
We'll
Alright.
require your best, I'm sure.
Is that a read?
No, absolutely not.
No.
All right. Well, what is the thing you get given as your method of being able to contact the TVA then?
Oh, is it a tempad?
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
they really have as far. Oh god,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we have a tempad.
We do.
Gummy tempad.
You got me tempad, yes.
All right. So you get handed this as the officer, the agent, whatever they're called, crosses over to the Reddit forum of Sexlesses, and they just one by one.
Oh, wait.
they start-
Do we want to get in the last word?
God.
Yeah.
Okay. After you.
We'll be in touch.
No, I mean with
Uh,
sexless.
Oh,
Oh, right.
I'm just gonna flip him off.
I gave you a chance, but you suck. So, see you later. or maybe we won't. But yeah, whatever. Bye.
Okay. So,
Hey, Sexless.
Yep. No, well, sorry. As you do this, all the different sexes, like you see them like one by one just being like gotten rid of, and so it's dwindling down until there's just sexless prime remaining. Who, at this point, got the collar on, got handcuffs on, and you just look at him and go, "Hey, sex," and he goes, "Yes."
Told you so.
Sexless looks so ready to go off before just being tapped with the baton and just like disappearing.
That one felt good.
I think this has been a job well done. I say, ignoring the absolute chaos we left in our wake.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but are we gonna deal with that other, thing that ran over to the mystery shack?
So
Specifically looking at Rissix.
Oh, yeah, I guess we do need to deal with that, huh?
So, in my mind, right there, right as Rissik said, "Job well done," you can hear him a distance just like screams.
Oops.
So you just hear like Mabel and Dipper and Grunkle's Stan and just like go, "Ah!" And Rissik's going, "Yup, job's done."
Right.
Well,
This is
so aren't these
So,
things normally killed by like
darkness.
keyblades? I don't.
Oh.
Hey, old man McGucket.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Have you seen anyone with a keyblade here?
Well, yeah,
Please do the
it was them people you done did something with the magical lights. I was talking to the big muscular guy with a handful of cats. And, when it wasn't
Oh
looking
yeah,
at
that guy
this.
rules.
Oh, yeah, he's
We're gonna
very
get
good.
both our keyblades.
Yes.
Of course. I'm so happy.
Ah.
So Magukit currently has, surprisingly, Jack Keyblade Master Vincent Price's Keyblade.
Wait,
Oh my
what?
gosh.
Oh no, I would think it would be his, and I have
Yeah.
the perfect name for it.
Oh.
The ham bone.
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yep.
So
I have terrible
way,
ideas.
um,
Okay.
the way Keyblade bequeathal works is, if you take another person's Keyblade, like okay, that's yours now, you can use it. But Keyblades can change shape, so they can. It's why, as you play the game, you get other Keyblades. You don't have to play the game with just one. Because it changes and shapes and morphs. It's not like, oh, you've actually got like 7 Keyblades. It's one. It just changes
a
its
trench
shape.
coat.
So, I personally like the idea that Magukit is holding Vincent Price's. That's a very Vincent Price aesthetic. And he goes, "Yeah, I don't think this quite suits me." Yeah! And just like throws it. And it just flies off into the distance. It cuts down like a tree as it does so. Then from behind McGucket, and a different Keyblade appears, and he just catches it and goes, "Oh yeah, this is here." So, what does McGucket's Keyblade look like?
I feel like it would have weird robot parts on it,
Yeah.
given what we know about his past. And maybe, like, I don't know, a gopher stuck to it.
No, the raccoon.
The raccoon,
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
or even better, Schmebulok.
Yes!
Schmebulok is Schmebulok
Just
He's
on
the-
is just the
keyblade.
handle of the
He's the
Keyblade.
key. Oh, okay, yeah, he's the keychain coming off the keyblade.
Like, and the thing is, it's not even like just a miniature Schmebulok. It's just Schmebulok just hanging onto the
Oh
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
gnomes are tiny.
Sorry, just making myself chuckle. Because in my mind, if McGucket ever developed the ability to leave Gravity Falls, Schmebulok would essentially be his Jiminy Cricket, keeping a journal for him.
No.
Oh dear. Okay, this makes me very, very, very happy. Okay, so you have found a Keyblade Master. Well, wielder. I don't. Master is a bit grand of a title for this. And you have a location where you know a large entity of darkness is. What is the plan?
Okay, so we take him with us, and I point to McGucket.
Mhm.
And I don't know, how do you fight the darkness? I guess you have to use like light or something. Or like love.
What
Light.
about those twins?
Yeah, they're like happy and bubbly and all the things that thing isn't.
You're not suggesting that we throw the twins at the
I mean-
at the thing, are you? Like literally throw?
I mean, not literally. I mean, not unless it really comes down to that. But no.
Siri's just making shifty eyes.
McGucket has made two dummies, essentially, vaguely the size of Dipper and Mabel, and is like practicing how he would throw one.
So, like, have them hug it out in front of the darkness and see what happens?
Yeah, let's try that. And if all else fails, I can like make a portal for them to fall through to safety or something.
Alright. It's worth a shot.
This is vaguely plan-shaped enough. This will work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if we focus too much, it's just gonna get all messed up anyway, so.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. We got this. We totally got this.
Totally.
Alright, so with that, are you gonna head on up to the mystery shack?
Yep.
Totally.
Alright, cool. As you are heading up there, I assume moving as fast as your group possibly can. Are there any like interactions or inner thoughts or just anything of note that you would like to expand upon? Either what your characters are feeling, what they're thinking, any interesting scenes that you would maybe want to interact with another person, or just anything, or any roleplay stuff that you feel would be interesting or fun.
So Rissix is very much projecting it'll be fine, like a fake it till you make it type of positivity. She is very worried, like extremely unsettled deep down, and keeps looking over at McGucket and just like, what the hell with that Keyblade? And then
do you actually ask McGucket what the hell, or is he just like seriously like just looking at?
No, I'm just side eyeing it every so often.
McGucket, I like to imagine, is so. Most Keyblade wielders, at least in the game, they all seem to run in a very unique style. You know, so for example, Sora always runs with the Keyblade dangling behind him. Riku runs like wielding it in both hands. How does McGucket wield his Keyblade?
I feel like it's like.
With his feet.
Go ahead.
I was thinking like an air guitar. Or like an air banjo, I guess.
Oh
For
my
some
God.
reason, I was thinking like down on all fours, like running with it in his mouth.
Oh yeah, that works out.
I mean,
Just sprinting.
I 100% can see that because I swear McGucket has done that, like run like a dog or an animal.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so. Yeah.
I am very down for McGucket carrying his Keyblade in his mouth. Like, just beast moding it. Just.
What's that wolf boss from Dark Souls? Like
Oh
that.
no!
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of the scene we have created here. Oh. It is too beautiful to not just ruminate on the image of Old Man McGucket with this Keyblade. As well, because Schmebulok is hanging off the end of it, so Schmebulok is just dangling. As
Flailing in the
McGucket
wind.
Beast mode runs with this Keyblade that he stole from Vincent Price. Oh,
This.
this is so good. Okay, so that's what Rissix is doing. Rissix is very much, hey, this is fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it basically this is fine, dog.
Okay. And Siri, Xylene, what are thoughts, feelings, words, any of those things that either of you two would like to share with the group, both in and out of character?
I feel like Xylene's pretty quiet. Running, she didn't like have her sphere disappear or anything. She just kind of got it with her as she's running, and you know, there's a look of concern for Rissix, definitely, but her eyes also kind of keep wandering back and forth between the Keyblade and Rissix, but she's keeping quiet.
And Siri.
So Siri is definitely gonna like scramble up Rissix's shoulder to perch there.
Mm-hmm.
And just is going to kind of like nuzzle in on Rissix comfortingly.
Gonna reach up and scratch Siri kind of absently, like, you know, that spot like where the jaw and the ears are on a cat. You scratch them, they're like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cue the purr box.
Nice. A nice moment of calm and comfort before, before we enter the next scene, which, so, we got the Mystery Shack. It's there. We've got this twisted eldritch horror of Rissix's, that's not a pleasant word, Rissix's darkness, which is currently, So, the Mystery Shack itself right now looks fairly undamaged, unfazed, as if nothing much is going on. Until all of a sudden, you see the larger, jagged shapes of this being kind of jut out from behind the Mystery Shack. If you cross around, you see Grunkle Stanley and Grunkle Ford both on the floor. And you see Dipper and Mabel slowly backing away towards... they seem to be pinned between the very large, scary darkness and what appears to be a very large hole. As they're like slowly backing towards it, as the darkness seems to be moving towards them. And they look very, very, very scared.
Okay, so this is escalating. I'm going to try and blast it with magic to distract it.
Okay. So, would you like to use magic, please?
Let's see. Roll with mastery. Was that a cat?
That is a dog.
Oh! My cat makes noises like that.
7 plus 2 is 9.
9. I believe that lets you choose one. Yes. So, you can open something, cause one harm, heal one harm, hit more than one entity.
I'm going to cause one harm.
Yeah. What is this magic that you do?
So, I pull my arms up, like picture like Katara in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
How she kind of pulls water to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll yell, "Hey, fuck face!" And then blast the wave of magic out to it.
Okay. With that, one of its many, many, many eyes seems to open and turn and focus on Rissix. As it doesn't seem to change its entire plan or direction, it still seems mostly focused on these two small children. But it has acknowledged your presence. And it looks like it will... we're not entirely certain what it's going to do next. Xylene, Siri, what would the two of you like to do upon entering this scene?
A deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
I want that plus from Ford more than anything. Oh, that's an 8. So ask me one thing.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you. what here is not as it seems.
Oh, that's a good one. So, darkness, many eyes. Grunkle 4, Grunkle stand unconscious. The kids. Oh no.
What? Oh God, what?
So darkness needs to manifest through something. And
Oh no.
it turns slightly, and you see in the middle of this pile of darkness just a little pink nose. The darkness is Waddles.
No.
No, how could you?
No.
Risk 6, how could you?
Look, I didn't see the little pink nose.
Well, I was gonna say, this is your darkness. Your darkness
Yeah.
has claimed Waddles. This is... Everything is
sad.
your fault right now. How did you do all this? You're threatening with children, you've taken over Waddles. Oh, dear.
It makes sense though.
Yeah. If whatever happened to me happened when I was protecting kids, it kind of feels fitting that Shadow Horrible Me would be attacking kids.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was
Bruiser is,
Perfectly timed.
Bruiser is doing all the dramatic crying for us today. Alright. Xylene, well, what is your...
How much space would you say there is between the darkness and the kids?
Not a whole bunch of space. Like the darkness doesn't look like it could just, like, swipe and
That's the
hit
sound
them
the
right
darkness
this
is
moment.
making right now.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just wails.
Oh God, no. Have you heard a pig squeal in distress?
Oh,
yeah.
It's all sad.
I hate it.
It's ugh.
Alright, so
I'm picturing
Xylene.
like that, but echoing.
Oh god. So Xylene's gonna try to do a thing that might be a little dumb, but also trying to be helpful. So immediately seeing it, she's going to try to like speed past, scoop up the kids, and like just run.
Okay. I'm trying to
Get
do
them
a...
away from the darkness a little bit.
Yeah. What would you like to try and roll to do that?
I'm trying to think.
Defend from harm, right?
Yeah, isn't there? Yeah, there's a defend from harm.
So the defend from harm could potentially work. In my mind, weirdly enough, striking to subdue has the answer of take something from them. So you could
Yeah.
take the kids.
Well, I mean, but the darkness doesn't have the kids. I think I want to go with defend from harm.
Okay.
But instead of rolling with light, I want to use my walker in the twilight to roll with dark.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Can you stop screaming, please?
Oh, okay, I have an idea.
Can you
It's
stop
ambiance. It's
screaming?
cool.
Okay, so I rolled using dark, so it's an 8, so it's gonna cost me.
All right, so let's. So it costs you. Expose yourself to danger, or the GM makes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Xylene,
Mm-hmm.
you do a running. You slide Puppy, what is wrong?
Is the puppy okay?
He's mildly distressed because he knows that my partner has gone out, and so essentially, because he can see that he knows that I'm having a conversation right now, so he knows that I am distracted, and he knows that there is not another person in the house, so he knows that someone is not here, and that is distressing him.
Oh.
Like, he's fine. He's not okay. He is upset, but not really. Like, he'll be 100% fine.
See, I'm being dramatic because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I get attention? Can I do something? Like 100%. If I got up and walked out the room with him and let him walk around and do all that, he'll be absolutely fine. So.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, he is gonna scream.
He's like, I'm not fine. Don't tell me what I am.
Okay, so. Hey, Puff, see? You're fine. So, Xylene, you're doing a running. It's getting worse, isn't it?
He doesn't like this scene.
So, Xylene, you're gonna run.
Uh-huh.
You're going to do a cool, I imagine, a cool baseball slide where you
absolutely.
slide in between the big heartless's legs, and you grab Dipper and Mabel.
The poor thing. But also great monster sounds.
Pop me down. I was thinking that if you sit on my knee, it'll help, but it seems that is not helping. So I'm just gonna pop you down, and Bruce, I'll be with you in a minute, I promise. So you do a slide, you grab the kids, and you throw the kids back. You've got so much power, you throw them, and they go past the darkness. However, you did not quite calculate the the speed and force in which you are going with, and you have been exposed to danger, and that danger is you fall into the big hole.
Oh.
Yeet.
Please tell me that's what you say as you throw the kids and you fall and go, yeet.
Yep. That's what we're going with.
So, Siri, Risix, there are two children who have just been thrown at you. McGucket is going to jump up and do a cool, spin, catch the two kids, land, Keyblade's still in mouth, land holding the two kids as you just witnessed Xylene just... since we're in cartoon world, there's a moment where Xylene is hovering above the pit and then falls. So I think Xylene looks at you and just says, yeet, and just falls into the pit. Risix, Siri, what are your responses to this?
Cast magic.
I actually have an idea.
Go.
Can I do that first?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to use for your own good.
Mm-hmm.
When you push someone away for their own safety, unlock a link with them and choose one for them. I want to use they are removed from danger. I'll do that.
Okay. So, how does this manifest? How is this happening?
So, at the sight of seeing one of my adopted children fall like that, basically, I think I'm gonna go Super Saiyan. Gonna yell, and yeah, the eyes glow, but brighter than usual.
the air like crackles around Rissix, and she reaches out like she's pulling, and then yanks back towards her, and I guess pulls Eileen out of the hole and basically flings her somewhere behind us.
Okay. So, you are you're removing Xylene from danger. Now,
Yeah.
how does the unlocking of the link, how does that come across? What does Rissix do or say here that essentially breaks the link you currently have with Xylene?
Oh, jeez.
This is gonna be heavy. I can already feel it.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell, "Get back! You can't do any good here."
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
And you know what? I think that is the perfect point, where we're only doing a half session today, because we have been informed that someone is not feeling particularly great. But I think that's a wonderful place to wrap a session on. Just feel the sting of that. So thank you, everybody. I am the Bardic Knot. I've been your GM for the day. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, all as the Bardic Knot. This has we're here with Nerds of Dice. You can find Nerds of Dice on Twitter at NerdsWDice, and here on Twitch or YouTube as Nerds of Dice. There's also a Discord server you can join and be a part of, and see what other wonderful things are coming up on the channel in the future. Capjack, who are you? And who have you been today?
Hello, everybody. I am Capjack, your Demon Captain of the Seven Hells, and I have been Siri, somewhat Chaos Pyramid Gremlin, and then Professional Loophole Discoverer, and somewhat Emotional Support Cat. So, been a lot today. And you can find me, of course, here every Wednesday. Here on Nerds with Dice with these delightful people that I love playing with so much. Outside of that, you can occasionally find me over on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CaptainJCross, where I stream mostly a lot of puzzle games and like point-and-click adventure things. That's what I've been really enjoying. And yeah, that's all for me for now.
All right, wonderful. Kay, who are
hey.
you?
Yeah, hey, I'm Kay, aka Undead Kay. You can find me here on Wednesdays, obviously, playing Xylene, who is admittedly on hearing that probably, definitely a bit deeply hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot.
So, is Xylene gonna be doing a Krylene?
Oh. Krylene, Krylene.
I guess people will have to watch next session to find out how she responds to that. Obviously I have a Twitter where I sometimes remember, to post things. Most of the time I forget, though. I also have my own Twitch channel. Things are kind of quiet there right now because been traveling and hotel Wi-Fi is just awful. It's just so bad. But I'm getting prepped to get back into things and, stuff when I get home, which is soon.
Yeah.
So super excited about that. And this was fun.
And then finally, Lauren, who are you?
Hello, I
And
have
why
been
have you hurt
Rissix
us all
today.
so much?
I live for angst. I have been playing Rissix today, And you can find me in addition to here on Wednesdays. You can find me also on Nerds with Dice on Mondays, running a game of Wanderhome. You can find me at Geeks.live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, talking the season finale of Loki. And you can find everywhere I'm at professionally on my website, lwsalinas.com. You can also find me on Twitter at SithWitch.
So, with all of that, we are gonna wrap it up, and we are gonna raid Captain Krail, who I believe is they are doing a D&D planning stream by the looks of things. And the reason they caught my eye is because they said Happy Non-Binary Day, so that's why we're gonna raid them.
Hey.
I am
Happy
seen.
non-binary day to my non-binary pals.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Bruce.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're gonna raid them, and until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy adventures.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I did the thing where I didn't click raid soon enough, did I? So I had to
That's
wait a few
fine.
seconds there. There we go. Raid.
Raid.